This is a review for the Craft to Brew mead making kit. You can find this on Amazon for right around 50 bucks. I'll drop the link in the description. This is a beginner's kit that includes the basic essentials you'll need to make your first gallon of mead. Everything except the honey, that is. The components are 1 gallon glass carboy, airlock, rubber stopper, racking cane and tip, tubing, funnel, yeast, nutrients, sanitizer, and guide pamphlet. It's got great Amazon reviews, and Craft to Brew also has a helpful YouTube channel with accompanying information, as well as a how-to for the kit. They claim the kit is assembled in Orlando, Florida, so it would seem to be an American-based business in case that matters to you. The box you'll receive has a 9-inch square base and 16-inch height. It also weighs in around 4 pounds, most of which comes from the glass jug. Okay, so should you buy? Yes, I am totally on board with this product. A huge disclaimer, I myself am a first-time mead maker, actually a first-time fermenter for that matter. So I really am the target market for this kit. But before I get into using the kit, let me talk value. Before purchasing, I did a full cost analysis of all the components inside the kit to see if I could save money purchasing the parts individually. My conclusion was that the kit really is a fair price. If you ignore the chemicals and organisms and just compare the tools, it would have cost me roughly $39 to buy the equipment individually from other Amazon listings. Now, is the single packet of yeast, nutrient, and sanitizer worth the last $10? No, definitely not. But if you look around, you'll realize you can't actually buy nutrients or sanitizer in that small a quantity. So you'll have to buy in bulk, which in the long run will save you a ton of money per batch compared to these little individual packets. But the problem with that, of course, is that you'll be fronting $20 to $30 for a jug of Star San, or $10 to $15 for a bag of Fermento. When you frame it that way, you'd really be spending a lot more than just 50 bucks to get your first batch going. So if you're someone that's interested, but you don't see yourself investing in the hobby until you know how your first batch turns out, or maybe you're a little tight on cash, then yes, 100% this kit is for you, and I can't recommend it enough. Now, if you're like me, and you hyperfixate on things, get way too invested, and maybe you're also impatient and want to get different batches going every week so you don't have to wait months between tastings and experiments, then maybe pass on the kit because there are cheaper bulk options. Personally, since buying this, I've already picked up several more glass carboys and bought some ingredients in bulk, so I might have been able to save a few bucks if I avoided the kit, but it's not really a big deal. It's a great product. As far as quality, probably the worst that can happen is missing components during assembly or broken glass on arrival, but all the anecdotes I've seen about that indicate there's great customer service and replacements available. In my case, everything arrived, included and intact. One totally irrelevant gripe I have is that my package arrived on the one rainy day of the year at my house and got totally soaked on the porch. I'm just butthurt because I have a big overhang that could have totally kept it dry had the delivery guy not left it comically far from my front door. Okay, anyway, everything inside was fine, but if the box looks weird in the video, that's why. I also want to comment that the glass carboy included in this kit is good quality. It even has a cool logo on it, which is a nice touch. Putting my first batch together was a total breeze, both following the paper guide and the YouTube video. For their recommendations, I grabbed local honey from the store, and because I'm in San Diego, I chose some SoCal variety. I'm not sure if it's clover or wildflower or anything like that, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. I chose to use filtered water as opposed to tap water, although I really don't know how much of a difference it makes, probably just affects taste a bit. At the time of uploading, the batch I show on camera is now about 2 weeks into its fermentation, and I have no issues to report. The airlock is working well, I've got no explosions and no weird smells. I'm getting pretty excited and I'll have to get ready to rack it soon. You know, one big detail that doesn't get factored into the whole cost calculation is secondary fermentation or bottling. You're gonna need a 2nd gallon jug to transfer your mead into after fermentation. So plan for that cost about a month in. And if you're really fancy, you might want individual wine bottles, and that comes with corks and a bottle corker, which can add up fast, so just consider what you're going to need in a month. Personally, I'll just stick with more gallon jugs for aging at the moment, until I brew something that tastes good enough for a wine bottle. To summarize, I was super interested in mead, and this kit scratched that itch and now has me hooked on the hobby. I'm satisfied with my purchase and I would recommend. Again, Amazon link below, blah blah. Like and comment with any questions. I'm more than happy to help, and I'm sure I missed something. Please let me know if I can improve these videos in any way. If you'd like to support the channel, you should of course subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. But if you'd like to go above and beyond, you can buy me a coffee using the link in the description. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.